Thanks, Brad.
Brad, any additional value placed on rebounding and on the boards tonight against a team that's done so well?
Yeah, they're great. They're great. They're a great offensive rebounding team, and it starts with Adams, but it's also because you can't, easily keep those guys in front of you. I think you have to pay so much attention to Westbrook and Schroeder and coming downhill, and it creates rotations, and then they've got really athletic wings that crash well, and then Adams is ridiculous on the glass.
Fred, you guys are near the bottom of the league in drives per game, the amount of drives. Is that something you're concerned about, and how do you get more action going to the hoop?
Well, I think two things. Number one is you want guys to do what they do best, and we've got to get our drivers in better positions. Not everybody's going to be a driver for us and going to be a guy that really goes downhill and creates for others and those type of things. But the guys that do, we have to get them in better spots, and we have to be more cognizant of that. I mean, we haven't gotten to the free throw line. We haven't really created any rotations with drives. We've done some in the post, some with rolls, but not as much with drives.
Is Kyrie's struggles in the first half, are those of concern, or is it too early to, is there any focus on that from your standpoint?
First half of games?
Yeah, first half of games.
I haven't thought about it.
Coach, when you talked about Dennis Schroeder, how has he kind of changed what they're able to do on a night-to-night basis?
Well, I mean, it's early in the season, but I think at the Westbrook's only played one game with him, so it's hard to tell exactly how they're going to rotate and do those type of things. You can tell from one game, but it allows Westbrook to play off the ball. It allows him to play off of actions. If then you have to close out to Westbrook or close out to Schroeder, they're even harder to guard off a live dribble than when they're coming downhill at you. And so both those guys are elite. And Jay talked about it. Getting into the paint. Those guys get in the paint with whoever's on the court anytime. That's just what they do. And we need to do a great job of trying to limit our help and keep them out of the paint, which is easier said than done.
Back to rebounding without Aaron tonight, how much more responsibility is placed on the guards?
Well, we're always that way. I think Aaron has not played a ton of minutes this year. We've played mostly with one big in the game this year, and we're always going to have to be a wing and guard rebounding team. And even when he's in the game, because when you're engaged guarding Adams, good luck blocking him out and getting the ball. I think that's a really hard thing to do. Sometimes you just have to block them out and let everybody else get it. So everybody's got to be engaged every time a shot goes up for us. We say it's a 5-man rebounding proposition, and they really challenge that.
Same starting five?
Yep.
Any other injuries?
Nope. Thanks.